It's just bizarre. It's just such a strange combination of foods.
I have no problem at all with the crab, or the eggs, or the peas, or the coconut, or the pomegranate, but putting it all together, it's a bit, yeah, full on.
I see the crab, I'm starting to feel a bit worried. There's also eggs there. Great, I can make all sorts of things with eggs, so that's probably the silver lining on the dark cloud.
So let's look at what you got in your box. You've got a lovely coconut, you've got pomegranate, you've got chook eggs, you've got a blue swimmer crab, you've got nuts, and you've got seeds. And this challenge is all in the spirit of that great Australian idea of having a crack. Because every one of those ingredients to reveal their true culinary beauty has to be cracked open.
A pun.
Alice, you're having a cracker of a day already.
Oh, it's good. Coconuts and puns. What can get better?
So you know what the challenge is. Cook a beautiful, delicious dish with some or all or one of the ingredients that you've got inside that mystery box. You've also got some staples under your bench, some basics to help you cook or create. But we're only looking for the best 3 dishes.
Far out.
The winner of the mystery box is going to set themselves up beautifully for the next challenge.
Whoa.
Which is your first ever invention test.
Ooh.
So, you have 60 minutes to cook up a storm, and your time starts now.
Crack open, baby.
Crack open.
So, Deb, what are you going to cook?
Well, I'm going to cook a crab. I've never cooked a crab before, so I thought it was a good day to try. I'm cooking an upside-down crab pudding with the brown walnut butter.
So lots of technique, lots of ideas, and lots of new experiences with the crab.
Completely.
Yeah? Great, good stuff.
Thanks, Liz. I've never cooked with blue swimmer crab, and I've never eaten it. This is a challenge.
Matt, how are you going?
What's this?
It is a kind of a dessert crab custard. It's a bit weird. You told us to go for broke. The crab goes really nice and sweet. It's not too sweet.
Wait. A dessert with crab in it.
That's the one. Almost as foreign as crab souffle. I don't want it to be too heavy.
Matt, I've done some wacky things in my time, yeah? But this one here, I feel like I'm not going to say it.
So, Kath, was crab got you into the top 50?
Crab that got me into the top 50, yeah.
And now you're cooking crab again, but you're not doing the same dish.
I'm not doing the same dish and I'm not actually cooking the crab.
Right, OK. So what are you going to make?
I'm roasting some cocoa beans and I'm planning to do a cocoa bean tart. Cocoa tart with nuts.
Have you cooked with fresh cocoa beans before?
Never.
So you're just flying by the seat of your pants?
I'm having a crack.
Yeah, no, I love it.
There, get your fingers in, crack him open that way and scoop up the guts.
I love the mystery box because this is where we actually find out who can cook and who can't cook. What would you cook, George?
Eggs and peas for me. I mean, that would be my focus, but really do something interesting to that egg and keep it simple. It's a tough mystery box, so there's some ingredients in there that are going to... Odd ingredients that are going to throw them a little bit, but that's what it's all about. It's MasterChef.
Yeah.
It's extremely important for me to make a great dish that's going to get me that advantage. As soon as I saw the lemon and the self-raising flour, straight away pops into my head one of my mother's recipes. It's a lemon jambella cake. It's a very, very simple, basic cake. so I'm going to have to execute it perfectly. Are you using your lemons?
I don't know, mate.
Okay, that's all right.
One minute to go.
I had a minute. My time was pretty tight, but I knew I could do it.
Come on, guys, let's go.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your benches.
Well done. Tough challenge.
Good job, baby. Good job, gorgeous. Well done.
I'm very happy. My cake's turned out great. It's going to be beautiful inside, and I'm over the moon.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm happy with all the flavours. I think it could have the potential to win. It's definitely all there.
Now, we're only looking for the best 3 dishes.
The 3 cooks that we think have done an outstanding job in this mystery box challenge. Are Deborah, Filippo, and Mindy. It's so funny, I think, seeing the 3 of you standing there, that you realise what an amazing range of dishes can come out of such simple ingredients. Deb, bring forward your dish.
It's a upside down crab pudding with a brown walnut butter.
It's very light, slightly gooey, taste of crab, savoury. It's got this little crusty sort of outside where it's been cooked in that ramekin. It's great.
What's so exciting about this dish is it shows us that you have a sense of the food that you think Deborah should be cooking, and it's exactly the right food for you to cook because it's damn fine. So well done.
Thank you, Matt.
Mindy, do you want to bring it up?
Certainly.
I suppose we should take one of these little egg nets, is that right?
That'd be perfect.
What you've done perfectly here is cook and pick the crab. The little egg nets, very delicate, and they taste nice. Very pretty and very delicate.
Thank you.
I congratulate you because that mystery box had so many ingredients in there, and you can get taken away on a really bad journey into sort of an area where it becomes really Frankenstein, the food. But what you've put up is a really elegant dish with simplicity.
Look at that! So nice.
Smoke coming out underneath the box!
I can see 2 mystery boxes on each bench. One's on fire, and the other one has frost. I don't know what this means. I don't know what to expect.
Woo. This looks crazy.
I'm terrified.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome. Let there be light. I've always wanted to say that. Last week, we threw you out to the Wild West. This week is all about heaven and hell.
Oh, no.
Well, as you can see, today's challenge is a twist on an old favourite. And on each bench, there is a box from heaven and a box from hell. And you'll have to decide which box to choose. In the first box, the box from heaven, we've assembled 9 absolutely delicious, beautiful ingredients, in fact, our favourites, so that you can put together a dish to please us, the gods, of course. The other box is an entirely different matter, and it is the box from hell. It contains all the ingredients necessary to create one of the most diabolical dishes we've ever had on MasterChef. But it also comes with a recipe and 3 long hours in which to make it. Wow. That's twice as much time as those with the heavenly boxes have time to cook their dish.
Before you get too carried away, there's one more thing you need to know. Today, you're not cooking as individuals. You're cooking with the person standing right next to you.
Thank God I stood next to Samira. We really get on really well. I trust Samira and she trusts me.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I think you serve it just like that.
There is some absolutely ripper stuff there, a lot of it from Victoria. Those scampi from South Australia, that Wagyu, full blood from Alexandria, those figs from Milawa, that white cheese. Oh my goodness, George, just the idea I can hear like waves of saliva washing around. Really, you have got every single chance to make something spectacular.
There in front of us is beef, seafood and cheeses. Jules made the right decision.
Yeah, I find it better. You?
Yeah, it's better.
Hell boxes, your turn. Let's see what you've got.
The Tower of Terror, the Macaron Tower.
Oh, no.
Zumbo's Macaron Tower.
No. They open up the hell box and I just think, thank beep for that. That's hell on a plate.
Welcome to hell. In the past, this recipe sent shockwaves of horror through your predecessors. There's a world of pain at your fingertips. Ouch.
Liliana, do your kids like macaroons?
You know, George, after watching MasterChef last year, my son decided he wanted a macaron tower for his 15th birthday. I practiced macarons for about a month to get them right and made him a tower.
Can I tell you, any bit of experience in making a macaroon tower is brilliant. So I reckon you two are the ones to beat today.
Oh, the pressure's on.
Yeah, definitely is.
Right, let's kick this thing off. Those with the heaven boxes, you're going to ascend to heaven and wait for an hour and a half while the boys and girls from hell do their thing. Off you go.
Hi, guys.
Good luck, guys. Thanks, guys.
I'm so nervous, Emma.
Go nuts, girl.
Running through my mind at the moment, firstly, is just, ah! After that passes, it's just need to keep calm. We can do this.
Right, you courageous lot from hell. You have 3 full hours to recreate Adriano Zumbo's Tower of Terror. Are you ready? Yeah. Your time starts now.
Come on, guys.
Just read that recipe real clear.
Right, let's measure. 3 hours is really pushing it to get this macaron tower done. Macarons are really temperamental. Even if you know what you're doing, they can go wrong. I've made macarons before, so I immediately decide that I'll do all the macaron shells and Samira can do all the fillings. And that way we're splitting the jobs.
We're friends, we don't clash, and we know when it comes to working, we work. We don't care who says what, as long as we're getting the job done, and that's it. We don't want to be in elimination. That's our aim today.
It's time to start assembling this tower. I didn't realise we had so little time.
Linton, chop it further, I think.
The tower has to be trimmed down more. I don't want it to be, you know, it's an absolute nightmare.
It needs to rest.
We just have to get them in. You know, we don't have a choice.
I'm so stressed, you know. I'm pretty much resigned to the fact that I'm going into elimination, but I can't stop.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
We are so buzzing with what we've done. The tower is working really well. We can see it's all coming together and we're feeling really excited.
And then I think the quenelle just goes on the top loose.
With 2 minutes to go, Lucy and I are having a great old time plating this up. We're quite happy with what we've done. And then George comes around.
You know, I talk about dropping things on the plate organically and not placing it like it's not manufactured. Get another plate and redo it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go and get a plate. Yeah. We've now got 1 minute to replate our entire dish.
I reckon the butter should go on it, please.
We're just shoving things on the plate, and suddenly, in the confusion, Pip's wrapping Wagyu around lumps of butter. I'm just like, OK, yeah, just chuck things on the plate, chuck things on the plate.
1 minute to go, final touches.
1 minute.
Careful, mate.
Emma and I are freaking out. Time is running out really quickly. We need to get these macarons on and we need to get them on now.
Go.
10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, Emma. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Well done, time. Lucy and Pip.
I think this dish is a surefire way into hell. Slices of Wagyu, a herb salad and figs. What were we thinking?
So, sorry, can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
So these little blobs of butter?
Yes.
In our rush to plate up a second time, we didn't know where to put it, the butter, so we sort of wrapped the Wagyu in it, which, you know...
We're a little heavy-handed.
Bit heavy-handed.
My question is, did you need to destroy that Wagyu when you've got something as rich and buttery in its own right as Wagyu? Adding butter is kind of a wee bit mad. I hope that the kind of slight brain freeze you've had with the butter isn't what puts you into the bottom 2 pairs today, because potentially it could be.
I think that the butter was such a silly idea for me, which I'm pretty devastated about.
So the first of the pairs from hell.
Samira and Liliana's macaroon tower.
Yeah, look at that.
Walking up to the judges with that tower, I'm feeling joyous. And the looks on their faces, they look really happy.
Looks spectacular, ladies.
Thank you.
Nice little pop.
How good are they? Well, they're not good, they're great. Yeah. They're absolutely a macaron should be. They've got a lovely little pop to them. They've got a beautiful crisp outer shell. They're chewy on the inside. I reckon in all the series of MasterChef, we've never had a contestant do macarons as good as that.
Wow.
That is ripper.
It's really important to me to do this well. Thank you so much. Wow. And to hear that from the judges was just amazing.
We like them sweet or savoury. But today, they must be sweet. You may lift the lids now.
Cool. Woohoo! Flour, eggs, butter, sugar.
Not a lot of fun there for me.
Yes, that's right. Today, your challenge is to make biscuits.
We stand before you, the 3 founding members of the Australian Biscuit Appreciation Society. We love our biscuits, so this is our dream challenge to taste. I'm gonna treat your biscuits just like I'd treat a dish in a really good restaurant. They can be really, really simple if they are the best I've ever tasted. How are you gonna take your biscuit and make it stand out from the crowded aisles of benches that we have here? Because that's your challenge.
You've got all the things that you need to make a basic biscuit in front of you under that mystery box. But to add the sparkle, you need to pick your ingredients from this pantry. There's nuts and dried fruits, fresh fruits. There's flavourings, there's syrups, there's jams, there's icing, there's yogurt, there's cream. Everything that you need to make a wonderful biscuit. But remember, we are only looking for the best 3 biscuits. If you win, you get to choose the core ingredient later on today in the invention test. You have 60 minutes on the clock, and your time starts now.
Let's go, team.
Straight for the good stuff.
Rightio, let's make some magic happen. I'm not at all confident with what I'm about to attempt. I'm pretty much flying blind today. I'm making a Monte Carlo with a bit of a twist. So a bit of rhubarb, a bit of custard, see how it goes. I certainly look for help from anyone around at the start of the challenge. The icing sugar turn up in here?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Do I put eggs in? Do I put cream in? I don't really know.
Try and do something a little bit different today. I will try and risk it for a biscuit. Today I'm cooking a choux. It's a lime choux with a white chocolate ganache and candied lime zest. I need to have it cooked just perfectly. Whoops. If it's underdone, it'll sag, and then the whole aesthetics of the dish are gone. Yum. I need to get some ganache on because I need to have that set. So when I pipe it into the middle of my choux, it's keeping its form inside the biscuit. A little bit sloppy. My ganache, unfortunately, I left it too late. So it's really runny and it's not going to hold its form.
Dang, they've sunk.
Lock the doors, because the Cookie Monster might get in. You've got 1 minute to go. 30 seconds.
Make it a quickie for your Bicky. There's only 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Time's up, and I'm looking down at a dish that I didn't think I'd be looking down at an hour ago.
I'm a little bit disappointed my ganache is a little bit runnier than what I would have wanted, but I'm happy with how it looks and it tastes pretty good as well, so pretty pleased with myself.
I'm feeling pretty happy, actually. The only thing is that they're still warm, so the icing sugar's got to start sticking to it now, but hopefully, yay, a winner.
The first biscuit we'd like to taste belongs to Amina.
Amina, booyah! I am happy.
Put me out of my misery, announce my name, I want you to eat my biscuit.
Julia. And the last member of our biscuity trinity, I think it's a surprise to all three of us. And I think maybe a surprise to them as well. Someone who hasn't made a biscuit since they were a kid. And that's Ben.
I'm shocked, surprised, and so proud of myself. I feel a little bit inadequate standing here, but couldn't be happier.
When the judges don't call my name out, I'm pretty disappointed.
OK, Julia, step up. Put your bickies on the counter. Love it. So what are these?
Melting moments.
Wow. They look good, don't they? In fact, I don't think I've seen a melting moment as good as that for a while.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know if I speak on behalf of these guys, but if I don't, I'll be utterly gobsmacked because they are absolutely dead set delicious. Melting moments, they do exactly that. They just, boom, disappear in your mouth. It's delicious. And then you've got that fresh raspberry jam, you know, it's punchy, slightly acidic, and then it's all backed up with a hefty wadge of that vanilla buttercream. Amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Well done, Julia.
Thank you.
Amina, please step forward.
Today I've made marmul, which is filled with pistachios and Turkish delight. And the one on your right is dates and orange blossom water.
You all right over there, George?
You look like you're about 3.
Wow. I have a lot of Middle Eastern friends, and I've eaten these before. And they're the best mahmoud that I've ever eaten.
Thank you.
Ben, oh mate, this is going to get very, very interesting. Amina, thank you.
Thank you.
So this little culinary quiz is a rapid-fire questionnaire. We're going to go down the line, and if you get them right, we keep going. If you get it wrong, you're out.
Out of the contestants in the quiz, I think Amelia and Amy have the most knowledge. They're the ones I'd be watching.
So, Amy, if you were sitting down for a beef vindaloo, what country would you be in?
India.
Correct. They start easy.
Tracy, what is the ratio of fat to flour in short crust pastry?
Please, brain, work for me today. It's now more than ever. My brain needs to be friends with me. 2 flour, 1 fat.
Correct. Well done.
Jamie, what kind of pastry is used to make baklava?
Brick.
Brick. George, brick pastry.
Filo pastry.
See you later, Jamie. You're out.
See ya.
We all make mistakes. Brick pastry, phyllo, they're pretty similar, aren't they?
It's down to the girls.
Renee, what meat is used in vitello tonato?
Oh, God, I have no idea. I'm going to say veal.
You're absolutely right. Well done.
When I answer correctly, this competitive streak takes over in me. And you think, I'm actually going to win.
Amelia, brunoise is a term to determine ingredients cut into what shape?
Small die.
Correct.
Laura, what is the difference between a bechamel sauce and a mornay?
Bechamel's thicker.
Does anyone else know it out there? Tracy?
Cheese.
Correct. A mornay sauce has cheese in it. Bechamel sauce is the base. Laura, sorry.
That's fine. Laura gets knocked out. She's probably a bit disappointed but a little bit relieved because going into that mystery box challenge is the 50% chance you're going to go to a pressure test, so that's a pretty big thing.
Amelia, if you were in Croatia and you ordered a brodetto, what would you expect to get?
I don't know what potato is, but I would be surprised if Amelia doesn't know, because her food knowledge is so broad.
I actually have no idea.
The correct answer would have been a fish stew or a fish soup. Thank you, Amelia.
I'm not surprised with Amelia getting knocked out on her question. I mean, it's a tough one.
Ooh.
So it comes down to Renee, Tracy and me. I'm very nervous. I'm starting to question why I took this risk, but I'm prepared to back myself today.
Renee, what ingredient defines a bisque?
Shellfish?
You unsure?
Yeah.
He's trying to keep the tension.
It's a good guess. Well done.
Tracy.
Yes.
What is a squab?
A pigeon?
Yes. Well done.
Amy, what is injera?
I have no idea, but I'll hazard a guess. It's a spice.
Amy, injera is a type of Ethiopian bread or pancake. I'm sorry, you're incorrect. That means you head upstairs to the balcony.
Thank you. Good luck, girls. I've pushed myself as far as I can go. I've taken the risk, I've backed myself, but it hasn't worked out. But I'm also a bit disappointed.
Yay! I'm so excited.
How do you feel about it now that you're facing off against each other?
I know I love a mystery box. I think it's my absolute favourite, so I'm not nervous at all about being able to cook something. I know I'll be able to cook something good. It's just whether she cooks something better, I guess.
What have I done? Renee is so good at mystery boxes, and I've only had one good mystery box.
Right, you two. You can go and stand behind your benches and get ready for battle.
I feel like in this competition, I have tumbleweeded my way through. Nobody's really seen my potential. Although there's a huge risk, in my mind, I think this could actually be a really good opportunity for me to make the judges pay a bit more attention to me. And I just hope that I haven't made a mistake by stepping forward.
Now.
Oh, dates, Renee. Dates.
As soon as I see dates, I think Renee's got this. She's been waiting to use them so much. I can't wait to see what she does.
Why are you so excited, Renee?
Dates. I've wanted to use dates for so long. I love them.
Cool. You're just going to put a date on the plate?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm going for.
Dates are one of my favourite things to eat in the world. That's all I can see. So everything else is going to play second parts because I want to show the judges how important dates are in food and how many ways you can use them.
Absolutely no excuse for not putting up a beautiful dish today. With those ingredients, oh my gosh. You've got dates, corn, watercress, blackberries, chicken wings, a little yabby, sweet, beautiful meat. We've got zucchini flowers. We've got goat's curd.
I'm really excited to see the zucchini flowers and the goat's cheese. There's ingredients here that I'm really happy about. I love zucchini flowers. Yep, goat's cheese, all quite happy.
You'll have 45 minutes to produce a spectacular dish. There's a lot riding on this. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. Your 45 minutes starts now.
I want to be really clear about what I'm doing. I just need to stick to my guns, stay really clear-headed and just nail this.
Come on, Trace, come on!
Renee.
I'm feeling really confident. I immediately get a vision in my head of what I want to make. I'm just so focused that it actually just feels like a normal mystery box for me.
Absolutely fascinating seeing who stepped forward.
Isn't it?
Tracy's done some good food. Renee's been a bit more consistent, but she's never quite reached the heights that Tracy has with that cook for immunity.
It's a beautiful mystery box, though. Some gorgeous ingredients, you know, watercress, yabbies in them. Just those two ingredients, you can make wonderful dishes out of. Interesting to see what they come up with and how different they are, whether or not they're drawn to the same ingredients.
I'm going to do a stuffed zucchini flower with the goat's cheese and maybe some date puree, and then a watercress salad with a berry vinaigrette.
Water's boiling over.
Come on, Tracy, let's go.
I'm plating up and I've got George over my shoulder going, come on, Tracy, come on. That always adds more pressure and I can feel the adrenaline.
Come on, guys. Come on, Renee.
This is the dish that's going to save you for the week or put you in elimination. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Well done, you two.
Well done, guys.
Good job, well done.
I'm so happy with my dish. It looks like a masterpiece. It's a salad, but it's just so much more than a salad.
I think this competition is about getting noticed, and I wanted to prove that when I am pushed to fight, that I can do it and that I can win. So hopefully that's true. I'm feeling really great. I'm happy with my dish. I'm really happy about my zucchini flowers. I think they're the star of this dish.
45 minutes to cook us a delicious dish. But there's a lot to be gained and a lot to lose from this tasting. Tracy. Wow, what did you cook us?
Zucchini flowers with yabbies, watercress and corn puree.
Fantastic. I just want to dive into it. Oh, can you hear that?
Yeah, fantastic. Really good. We were so impressed to see you aerate water and using the old-fashioned as a soda siphon in order to get that lightness of batter. Really smart thinking.
The zucchini flowers are just shouting loud. They are the winner on the plate. Stand out, amazing, and probably the best batter that I've ever had on MasterChef.
Yay! Happy about the batter. Yay!
It is light and crisp, delicious. The filling is beautiful, it's creamy, it's well seasoned, it just sings.
The ghost cheese inside the zucchini flowers and blackberries, it's a really great flavour combination. The yabbies and the corn go beautifully together. The problem is there's so much going on that sometimes we're getting conflicts. Like for me, I'm not a big fan of the yabbies with the goat's cheese, for example.
These prized little jewels, these yabbies, are being sort of squashed down by dominant ghost cheese.
I should have gone with my instinct and not used them. I definitely regret putting the yabbies on. Once again, I've gone against my instinct of what I should do, fearing that it's not going to be good enough, but I've got to listen to it.
It's all about coherence And sometimes it's easier to be coherent with 4 ingredients rather than 8 ingredients.
I could easily be going into this pressure test. I am getting really nervous now.
Renee.
Tracy got a few bad comments. I'm feeling quite confident, and I think that, you know, this could be good for me.
It's very pretty. Looks like is it Jackson Pollock, is it?
How do you feel about your zucchini flowers?
Good. I don't like thick batter on my zucchini flowers. I don't like tempura. I cooked it the way I like it.
It looks fantastic, and I love this date leather. Is it going to be very sweet?
Well, the acidic berry vinaigrette, that's going to balance it out because it's still quite tangy.
The vinaigrette is so tart that I think, although the salad might be too sweet on its own, if you mix that vinaigrette with it, it's going to be balanced, so I'm not too concerned.
Well, if it was a battle over batters, Renee, you'd lose.
Yeah.
But in terms of the use of all the ingredients, fabulous. Really good.
I think it looks pretty as a picture. But I find it really sweet. Because you've got date leather, date puree. When I eat a mouthful with the yabby, that beautiful product is completely lost, and when I close my eyes, it tastes like pudding.
Okay.
The sweetness of this dish doesn't bother me. What I love about this dish is that by using the date and the blackberry, the acidity and the sweetness, you provide some balance. For me, it would have been a better dish if you'd maybe just chopped the zucchini flour off, because that flour isn't great in the mouth.
Thanks, Renee.
He says he doesn't like the zucchini flowers and I should have chopped them up. Yeah, maybe I should have. They were done in a way that I like them, and if I could take back time, I would take their advice.
So, what do we have? For sweet, muscat wine and dates.
I feel so relieved when I see the dates and immediately have an idea come to mind. I know I can make a really nice dessert out of those.
For sour, lemons and yogurt. For bitter, endive and cumin seeds. For salty, anchovies and pig face.
It's definitely scary when I see something like pig face. I've never cooked with it before. I don't know what it tastes like. I've never even seen it before.
And for umami, pork chop and parmesan.
Umami is this kind of crazy definition of savoury is what it's really after. So you get it in, you know, things like cheeses or meats. Yeah, I can work with that.
Okay, so here are the rules. There's lots of ingredients. You must use at least one of those, but what we're after is a perfectly balanced dish. You'll have the regular pantry of staples under your bench: sugar, olive oil, butter, cream, milk. The time? You'll have 60 minutes to give us that beautifully balanced dish. And what you also have to know is we're only tasting the top 5 dishes. So if you want to impress Marco, then pull out all the stops. Now, the winner gets the advantage in the invention test later on today. And you want that advantage.
Of all the weeks, this is the most important so far. I need to get a top 5 dish today.
One last piece of advice. Thousands and thousands of people wanted to stand where you're standing. You are the chosen ones. Make the most of it. And don't forget what I said about dreams. Are you ready?
Yes.
You have 1 hour. Your time starts now.
Thermometers. Where are thermometers? I always want to put up a good dish when I walk into the kitchen, but that's just added extra pressure today having Marco here too.
Oh my God, Marco Piquard.
Yeah, with him there, it's an extra bit of pressure, but it's also an extra sort of motivator to put up a good dish.
I really, really, really want to get my dish up there. To have Marco taste my food would just be incredible.
Ugh. Today I'm going to cook pork with a date puree, some braised endive, some of the pig's face.
They're actually quite nice. They taste very salty, and there's a weird kind of aftertaste.
Pig face isn't the nicest thing to eat. It's kind of this weird combination between salt water and aloe vera. So I decided to sort of do it a few different ways. I parboil one, I saute the other, and I pickle some other stuff. So I'm doing it 3 ways to see which way is going to be best. Really, really hope I do well today.
Today I'm making a frozen nougat. I combine whipped cream and I follow through the dates, then I pop them into the moulds and stick them in the blast chiller. It can be really easy with desserts to make them too sweet, considering that the focus of the mystery box today is on balance. Okay, what next? Praline. To get my savoury element to the dish, I'm going to use the cumin seeds to make a cumin seed praline. I've cooked with cumin before, but only in savoury dishes. I've never used it in a sweet dish. So I'm taking a pretty big risk today, including it in my dessert, but I'm confident that the flavours will work nicely together.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Marco. How are you?
How's it going?
Fabulously. You? So
I'm
far?
enjoying watching,
Really?
but I'm looking forward to eating.
Are you shaking, Sarah, in the presence of Marco? Just a little bit?
A little bit. I got a bit teary when you were like, have a dream. Make sure every day you have a dream.
What are you making?
A date and muscat glazed pork chop with cumin salt, some pork crackling, and a refreshing yogurt.
I like that. Good luck.
Thank you.
He just gives you so much clarity and he excites you. So I'm using that as my inspiration today.
The pork's almost done and I've tossed through the dates. The next thing to do is add some muscat. My crackling comes out of the oven and I tap it with a knife. And it is sensational.
So delicious.
I'm running out of time. I need to plate something up.
A bit frantic at the moment. So I'm like multitasking. I've got like the pork, the endives, and I go back to my pig face to try it in the pickle. I turn around, turn my pork over. It's black, it's charred, it's not what I wanted. And then I look up.
Fiona,
Yes.
can I ask you a simple question?
Yes.
Did you scorch it or caramelise it?
Caramelised it. What am I saying? He knows it's charred, I know it's charred.
Good luck.
Thank you. My pork could be ruined. I'm totally devastated.
5 flavours on the palette, 5 dishes being tasted. 1 minute to go.
I'm plating and I want the plate to look delicate and effortless, I guess. Hope that Marco sees it and likes it.
Final little touches, 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Well done.
Hi, Rosie.
Well done. How's it going, buddy? Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy, actually, to be honest. Look, I pulled it together in the end. It was all about balancing, so I think I've done that, so I'm happy.
I'm sure in the backs of all of your minds today, it was please, Marco, taste my food and notice me. You had a mystery box and an hour to cook a delicious dish, but keeping in mind the balance of flavours. That umami, the sweet, the sour, the salt and the bitter. Our job is to pick 5 dishes that we're going to taste. First dish we'd like to taste belongs to Georgia.
I can't believe I'm about to serve finger food to Marco Pierre White. He's going to taste my endive cups, and I am gobsmacked. Is this actually about to happen to me? Today I've made endive cups with pickled pig face, a pork crackling, a pork and date sticky sauce, and an anchovy mayonnaise.
You pleased?
I am. I really hope you like it. It's quite simple and free form.
Why don't you take a whole one?
Because
It's designed to eat with your fingers.
Yeah, I know.
Is that designed to eat with your
Yes,
fingers?
yeah,
There
just
you
to
are.
pick up
Why are you trying to be posh?
There's no rules. There's no rules.
You're trying to be
The way
posh.
you eat.
Well, there is.
Marco's staring at me. He has this really serious, kind of perplexed look on his face. I don't know where to look. I just don't know what he's thinking right now. Like it? I just don't know what he's thinking right now. Like it?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I do like.
Okay.
I like that explosion of textures. Could pick up on those individuals' flavours. The bitterness, the sweetness, the saltiness, the pig, the crunch.
Yeah.
It's clever, it's tasty, there's creamy, there's crunchy, there's freshness. It's all in one little parcel.
And you know, not many people could have created so many flavours and so many textures in one mouthful like you have. I like that dish.
Thank you. What an honour. Thank you so much.
I made the top 5 out of 21 cooks, and he loves it. That's pretty amazing.